Hello.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. You guys residents here?
Are we bothering anyone? Don't
I
touch
just
it.
have to.
Don't touch anything.
Sorry? Alright, well, this lake is supposedly for residents only. So, thank you for filming. I'm not giving you permission to film, so.
She's not.
Take a picture of your license plates and forward it on.
Hey, so y'all hear what I go through, right? This the third person. I'm in my own neighborhood, and a white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. Another white person came and bothered me while I'm fishing. This is the third time. She's like, oh, no, I'm not giving you permission to film. This is my phone. I can film and do whatever I want. I study the law. I study the law. Thank you. I'm sorry. Hey, well, don't leave now. Do you want to say, hey, do you live here? Where you live? What's your address?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
This is unbelievable.
Where do you live? Why?
What's your name, by the way? Because at the next
Karen.
meeting, I'm definitely going to mention you.
Her name is Karen.
Imagine sitting down on the fishing bank on a nice summer day, only to be harassed over and over again by people with no authority over your life and your movements. As you heard, this wasn't the first time this fisherman went through this ordeal. Check out part 2. It's even worse.
Did you live in the neighborhood? Well, I asked you earlier. You didn't say where did you live.
I was told not to talk to strangers who don't
Right.
introduce
I'll
themselves.
not introduce myself. I happen to be on the homeowner association board. We pay for the lake. It's a private lake, so if you live in the
Introduce
neighborhood,
yourself.
all you have to do is say
Introduce
something.
yourself. Who are you?
I am John McCallowitz.
That's good to know.
There seems to be an inherent belief that this man has where he thinks he has the authority to interrogate strangers as if they're his kids. But they straightened his ass out real quick.
John McCollum, where you live?
I live right down here.
Where's your
Where?
address?
What street? What's your
30
address?
Springridge Drive.
Okay.
Say that again.
What is it?
I'm not telling you anymore. You got it the first time. You got
Okay.
it on tape. You're recording it.
We
so
got
I'm
it
sure
the
you
first
got
time.
it. And where do
All
you
right.
live?
Where do you live?
I told you.
Okay. That don't mean
And
I
where
gotta
do you
tell
live?
you where I live. Who does that? You can break into my home.
Hey,
I don't know you.
Well, you
Police
asked me
officers.
about why should you break into mine?
Oh, well, you should.
and gang warden. This is the man right here that's harassing us.
And like clockwork, the police were called to the scene to investigate the criminal behavior of fishing while refusing to answer nosy neighbors' questions.
And they called him. Like again. This is the third time. So look, hey, I'm getting famous off this by now.
What's going on?
I live here and they keep calling the police on me.
You got your ID?
Yeah. See? And every time you have your ID. Like literally the other time,
Yeah, as soon as I
4
see your
times, I
ID,
have a
you
whole
leave.
page dedicated to this. And so here we go. Again, I live here and people don't think I live here because it's a nice neighborhood and they want to bother me and harass me. So they call the police all the time. Insane.
When people that are minding their own business are harassed to this degree, this regularly, by members of society that openly exhibit just how much they automatically believe they don't belong in decent surroundings, it can make you feel uncomfortable in your own skin. But these neighbors' discomfort with this man and woman's presence without verification is just that. It's their discomfort. And the way that they handled it rightly rejected the negativity. And although I doubt it, maybe these community members learned a lesson about themselves. And then there was the standard weaponization of calling potentially trigger-happy police when these nosy people didn't get the respect that they think they deserve. That takes these situations from uncomfortable to outright dangerous. Well, just like in a similar scenario here, where 2 men were working on gutters at a home when police were called to respond to the most bogus accusation possible.
We got a call of 4 black males tying up an old man, kidnapping him.
I don't know nothing about
Someone
that.
live here, or are you guys working on it?
You can knock at the door, bro.
No one works here. No, someone lives here though.
I mean, you can knock at the door if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
No one else called.
Oh.
You guys have any issues with anybody?
No,
No.
no. You said they said what?
They said they saw one old male get kidnapped by 4 black males with guns.
Bro, it's just 2 of us here.
Yeah. No. So we wanted to find out where that. Did anyone leave? That.
No, we're
Okay.
just the only. We're black, but it's 2 of us. We're doing gutters.
Yeah. That's what I thought. So you know, swatting. That's what we think it is.
What is that?
Where they call to have a police response for something.
Hey, sir. Sir, you have police here saying someone's getting kidnapped by black guys. Oh my God, look at this. Chris! He said someone said that 4 black guys were
Yeah, so we got a call that an old male was getting kidnapped by 4 black males.
Chris! I'm out of here, bro. I'm out of here, bro. That shit is, bro, I'm not even about to finish this job, bro.
So 2 black men are working on gutters at this particular house, doing a job. The police were called about 4 black men kidnapping an elderly man and holding him hostage, based off of absolutely nothing. I heard there was laws against making false police reports or calling them to a scene when nothing is actually happening. You can hear the panic and the urgency in this man's voice as he was trying to just get away. It does seem like that police officer did understand what was possibly going on when he talked about swatting and all that generally happens. But if he knows that, maybe we should start educating the community, the parts of the community that like to call them and come to these types of things and try to come up with some kind of violent situation, some kind of way to handle the scary folks that they usually don't interact with. Actually, they're working. It's an everyday thing for certain members of the community.